Brian Feeney here, the design director of
Wild Rift,
It's
mano.
so cool to be part of
Wild
kicking
Rift,
off
Wild
the new
Rift.
year of League, and we can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
É o
When
desenvolvedor
developing
de
Wild
Rift, nosso
Rift,
foco.
we aim to create an experience
uma
that is
experiência
authentic to
fiel.
League, keeping things just the same when it makes sense. As you've likely seen, we've also made some changes to champions, skins, and the map, to make sure things feel great for Wild Rift players. We also know many of you are still waiting to play Wild Rift,
estão aguardando,
and it's
velho.
taking us a little longer than we planned to get it out to you all. So, here's an update on our open beta rollout plans for the next few months. We're aiming to
Vamos falar
start
do
service
beta.
in the Americas in March.
Início de março nas Américas, mano.
Access to a bunch of champions
Início de
quickly when
março
you
nas
join, so you
Américas.
can start
Confirmado,
building up your
mano.
competitive pool.
Seu
We'll
elenco
have more
competitivo.
details soon, and we can't wait for you to start playing.
Início de março nas Américas, mano.
Many of us fell in love with League when we found our first main. For me, it was Twisted Fate. I told myself it was for those sweet card throwing and picking out plays, but I think we all really knew it was about not needing to walk back to lane when you could globally teleport at level 1.
Acabou
When
o
choosing
mistério.
which champs to bring to Wild Rift, we primarily focus on the ones who can expand on the gameplay and thematics that we're currently missing. Wild Rift has around 50 champs, and in 2021, we're really
Eles vão
looking to
aumentar o
broaden that
elenco.
pool. Our goal is to release an average of 2 champions every
2 ou
month.
3 campeões
Well, not
por
our main
mês.
goal. We do feel this is a cool throwback to
Caraca,
2009
velho. 2 ou 3
BC.
campeões por mês, velho.
Anyways, let's check out some champions. Coming later this year will be one of our
Catarina
highest
revelada.
skill cap champs thus far, Katarina. She promises to pick the perfect time to strike with her deadly daggers and... Okay, alright, let me explain. When we're bringing champions over to Wild Rift, we want to keep their fantasies and playstyles intact. We only look to change abilities if they don't work on twin stick controls, or if there's a cool opportunity to really make them shine. In this case, it's both. We know from Katarina players that her fantasy comes from weaving her ult in and out of fights using Shunpo. But in our playtests, we saw that it ended up being super easy to cancel our ult accidentally with the joystick. So we tried letting Katarina slowly move and reposition while ulting,
Andando, velho,
which
na
ended up
ult.
feeling really awesome on twin stick
Catarina
controls.
andando na ult, velho.
It's time to let it rip. Rolling in
Vamos,
sometime
velho.
after will be Rammus the
Caraca,
Armadillo.
tá tudo
We want
blindado,
to preserve
foda-se.
Rammus's fantasy of gotta go fast, and saw an opportunity to wild drift. Rammus now passively rolls, gaining out-of-combat movement speed, and the twin stick controls give Rammus a new way to really zoom around the map. Rammus's new ultimate, Soaring Slam, enables him to leap into the air and create tremors where he lands. The size of the tremors are based on his powerball speed. With these changes, we're hoping Rammus can feel more than okay on Wild Rift.
Que maneiro.
And finally, as for Dr. Mundo, his
Ah,
update
o
will be coming
rework
to
dele
Wild
vai
Rift
chegar
a
no
bit
Wild Rift
later in the
também,
year,
velho.
because right now we're focused on getting the game in as many
O
hands as
rework
possible.
dele vai chegar no Wild Rift.
So while Mundo will still go where he pleases, he'll just be taking his time getting there as he pleases.
Mecânica do jogo. Quem vai falar?
We're going to be making some upgrades over the next few months to flesh out Wild Rift's gameplay. One of our big focuses will be our in-game
Ih,
item.
vai mudar o
You've seen
item.
the item overhaul that just hit in League PC, and while we plan to eventually
Que
adopt
isso,
some of these
velho, a nova
changes,
loja vai
we aren't
chegar,
quite there
mano.
yet. In the meantime, we're looking at the item options currently available in Wild Rift and working to fill in some of the gaps. You can expect us to continue expanding
A nova
itemization
loja vem,
options
mano.
throughout the year. We're also looking into more ways to play, as one of the things players have been asking about is additional game modes. Today, I'm pleased to announce we're working on our version of all random, all mid,
Aran,
or ARAM,
velho.
and you can help
O
us test it
Aran
out
também
later
chega
this
pro
year.
Wild Rift,
If
velho.
you want a more competitive experience, great news! Our first official ranked season is starting soon. Beyond the usual matchmaking and ranked improvements, we also want to do more to support competitive play. So we're looking into a couple of things this year. One feature you can expect soon is the ping reply system, which should help you more easily coordinate with your team and acknowledge their calls.
Eu tô em choque, mano.
Finally, a lot of you have been asking for
Agora
a
meu
way to have
ponto é
more
duro.
choice over the position you play in-game. We're actively working on a solution for this, and we'll bring you updates on this soon.
Eventos. É aí que eu quero ver.
We're going to
Lançaremos
be
vários
running a
eventos ao
ton
longo
of
de
events
2021.
throughout 2021, with new ways to play and share the magic of League with your friends. Events are one of the ways we can create shared moments
Compartilhados
with
com o Loud
League.
PC, maneiro.
That way, players can experience the world of League of Legends together. Our next shared moment will be the futuristic meets traditional Lunar Beast event in
Fevereiro,
February. As a celebration
Vai ser
of the Lunar
comemoração do
New
Ano
Year,
Novo
the
Lunar.
squad
Olha as
will be
skins,
joined
mano.
by Misfortune in a new skin unique to Wild Rift.
Caraca,
We'll
velho.
keep teaming up with League PC throughout the year, as we
Meu
really
Deus,
don't
velho.
want any missed opportunities. Outside of events, you can expect to see some other skin lines making an appearance early this year.
Caraca, velho. Guardião Estelar, mano.
We have even more plans for the year,
Então lá
so
vai
let's
uma
jump
lista
into some
rápida.
rapid fire previews. We'll be heading to Targon later this year to battle for the heavens. We'll also be making our first stop at the lovely Shadow Isles. We're working on our first to Wild Rift skin line, and later, 2 of League's deadliest champions will face off and hopefully settle the score once and for all.
Nosso próximo evento.
Before we go, you may have been wondering where Timo
Onde o
went
Timo
after
foi
Jinx
parar?
teleported him and a few others onto Wild Rift. He's had an interesting journey, and now he's starring in our biggest
Ele teve
in-game
uma
event
jornada
yet.
interessante.
Check out the new Tales of Runeterra,
Runeterra.
featuring Timo and some of his Yordle pals.
Que top, mano.
Corky, I've got this.
But Timo's AWOL. You need a recon. I'll help you find him.
I know where he is. The Bilgewater pages are missing from his scout journal.
Yeah,
Besides,
well.
weren't there enemy bogies spotted over Piltover?
Bogies.
Que
Bogies?
isso, mano. Eu tô em
Why did you
choque.
say
velho.
so?
I'll help you save Timo. Lieutenant Lulu, this, rock is the most important part of the mission. You've got this. Bye.
They always have to guard the rock.
Caraca,
A
velho.
lot of things.
Falou data já, início de março.
I'll fix that.
Timo? Timo, sound off. Whoa, a double cannon. Oh.
Que foda,
She
cara.
bogey. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She thinks I'm washed up. Well, not this, my boy.
This rock never does anything. Ugh.
And I'm gonna... What? No Tristana?
Nope.
Oh, mission's gone south. Want to go cause a ruckus?
I thought I struck gold when I got
O
one.
Graves pegou, velho.
What we got?
You got. Don't care how much those Yordles are worth on the bounty board. They're a ticking time bomb of trouble.
Quit your whining. That cage is runic iron.
Oh, Corky.
Prepare to face Randall City's most
Graves e TF.
That makes 3. I'm rich.
What was your plan?
Oh, I'm just a distraction.
What?
As I said, tick, tick, tick.
But, oh,
Donald, I've been watching this rock all day, and it doesn't do anything. I'm starting to think that maybe... Don't touch your Rock!
son of a...
Timo!
Que sinistro, velho.
That all the mustard you got? Right now, get off of me!
Drop your weapon, you little...
Que isso,
Gunner
mano.
without her support.
Pedrão V9.
What I tell you, you don't mess with Yordles.
Thanks. I thought I was a gun. Not with friends like these furballs. What were you here for anyway?
Vandal Scout mission badge number 389. Adopt a pet. Cute, huh? It's a soul devouring seaworm. Timo!
Que maneiro, velho.
Timo, wanna wait?
Que foda, cara.
Teemo, Tristana, Lulu, Corky, and also Kennen are making their debut on Wild Rift this week. The Yordle Expedition event will take place over the next few weeks with champs, skins, goodies, and an in-game experience where you can follow the Yordles on their journey throughout Runeterra. That's all from us for now. We're so excited to share more in the future. See you on Wild Rift.
Foda, mano.